Good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case is for you. I wanted to make a disclaimer that my mic is pretty bad, as you can see or hear, and it's pretty bad. So I used Clipchamp to piece these two clips together and edit it to cut it out to make it look a bit more, to make it look a bit neater. And it also had a feature to put on auto caption, like AI captions, which I know AI, but it did a pretty good job, I think. So just enjoy the video, I guess. Hello everyone, I'm playing Minecraft, but as a realistic Cubone, I guess. Pick one that I never picked before. I'll pick up. So you might have seen that I posted another video, but I took it down because honestly I didn't really like how it was. I felt like it wasn't really like entertaining, or it wasn't really good at all. So I put it down, and that's that, you know? Because I'm thinking that can't really make people laugh, you know? So what's the next best thing? Instead of whining about it and whining how, oh, why can't you guys just find me funny? What am I good at? Well, talking. Just about life. Talking about how things are, what things are happening. Politics, I guess. Like, I want to talk about how Charlie Kirk, I guess. I never even heard of the guy before the whole thing happened. I didn't even know he existed. Which is funny because I'm supposed to know about him because I'm a Christian. So I'm supposed to know about him somehow, some way. But, I didn't. I didn't know about him. And I probably won't know about him for a really long time. I don't really know what he did to do. I think he did something about, like, being there. I don't know. I don't know what he really did. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know what he did, you know? That's about it. I don't know what to really think about that. Like, okay, he did some stuff, I guess, but what did he actually, what did he really do? I don't really understand. It's like, I don't really get it. Oh, that's a ditto. Those are super rare. I can't really get them. Oh, that's an issue. But as I was saying, like, something I think a lot of people kind of forget about is the fact Actually, I don't know if this music is too loud for you guys to hear me. Since I remember listening back, it was kind of bad. But something I see a lot nowadays is a lot of division. People are divided a lot, and I don't really get it. Well, I do get it. It's easier to hate somebody else for being a little different than you. And it's really easy to just say, well, why can't you just be like me or something? You know, like why can't you just be more open-minded? But failing to see how you're not being open-minded by telling them to be more open-minded. It's like a paradox, I guess, right? It'd be like a paradox. You're telling someone, hey, be more open-minded, but then in doing so, forgetting that you're not being open-minded, you're not caring. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I can't speak for everybody, because I don't know what's going on with everybody. Other than that, it's just, that's just it. There's a lot of division, there's a lot of, it's not a hate, it's not a hate in the world. And I'm glad that Superman, when we saw that, we were like, oh, let's be nice, let's be men, let's be, like, when you kind of see somebody punk rock and stuff, you know, which you shouldn't judge somebody for being kind for that. It's better that they were kind for a silly reason than not kind at all. Like, since I am Christian, I saw the argument, oh, you're just a psychopath on a leash. And Christian will say, yeah, pretty much, that's literally what's going on. I'm a psychopath on a leash. But it's also like, maybe that's what I need, you know? Maybe I need constant reassurance that there's someone up there always rooting for me, you know? I feel good about that. I like that feeling. It's a comforting feeling. It's like I feel good. Like yeah, there's some old white man, not old white man, old man with a white beard upstairs, willing to help me out no matter what I do. He'll always be there. He'll always forgive me. And overall, just be a really chill guy. And but he loves me no matter what I do, even if I don't love him back. And it's just nice to think. It's nicer to think that I can go out and do what I love and do what I want, and he'll be there helping me out like a constant dad, I guess. And you know, it's like it's nice. It's really nice. I'm trying to think of stuff to yap about, because I don't know how people will respond to me being Christian. I'm hoping that it's just sort of like, oh, you're Christian, I'm atheist, and then that's pretty much it. It's just I see a lot of misconceptions and a lot of people thinking that God is this malicious entity and he hates everybody, and if you're not perfect when you die, or if you're not perfect for him, then you're automatically a failure and you're doomed to go to hell for eternity, when you're not supposed to be perfect. That was never the goal. You were never supposed to be perfect. You're never supposed to be perfect. You can't be perfect. You're gonna try your absolute best. You won't be perfect. Not in a million years. Even in a million years, you wouldn't be perfect. And God wouldn't expect you to be. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. He doesn't expect you to know everything and do it all right. He expects you to just try. And not try your absolute darnest first attempt and succeed at everything. No, he just he, only thing he wants you to do successfully is just ask for forgiveness. He doesn't care that you're probably fumbling at everything. He doesn't care that you seem like an idiot all the time. He doesn't care about any of that. He'll forgive you. You just have to apologize sincerely. Which, oh, how do I know if I'm apologizing sincerely? You know. It's really, it's how you feel. Because you might say sorry out loud, but you'll know if you're really saying sorry on the inside. Like, whenever I feel like I've actually, like, repented or said sorry to God, it's, I know the feeling. It's like a, well, for lack of a better term, I just start crying. But it's not because I'm weak or because I'm being a baby. It's because I just feel bad. Like, this man, he's rooting for me and doing all this extra stuff, and I don't even have the decency to even do any of this stuff. And, like, I guess for me, it's more just, it's the beauty of it, like, it's like how can this guy care about me this much? And you can say what you want, you can say what you will. Oh, he's cruel, you're worshiping cruelty or whatever. I won't mind it too much. I understand. You either don't care or you don't want to listen, or you've had a bad experience even. I think that's one of the main issues, is that you've had a bad experience with Christianity, probably. Maybe you just didn't like being forced into something. Maybe when your parents told you, hey, you should be Christian, you were that rebellious kid and you're like, nuh-uh, I don't want to be Christian. Or maybe your parents were atheists and you're just atheist too. We're products of our environment mostly, so it could be a lot of different things. It could be your personal choice. It could be how you feel. It could just be what you want. Maybe so far what you believe is, oh, well, when I see God come down to earth and everything, then I believe it. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for the rapture to happen or to never happen and then to just die thinking that I was supposed to do all this extra stuff when in reality I didn't need to. Which, from what I'm hearing, atheists aren't really doing anything bad. I mean, of course, there's some of them that are pretty bad, but that's like in any group, that's in any place. Everywhere you'll see bad people. Like in Minecraft. In Minecraft, there's a lot of pedos. There's a lot of, like, as soon as a Minecraft YouTuber hits a million subs, they're like, man, those children, man, like, I need those kids, bro. That's what they do, and it's weird, it's stupid, it's messed up, but like that's what happens. It's pretty bad, it's pretty dumb, but yeah. Oh, I only have the minimap mod. Oh, that's sad. Well, yeah, whatever. But yeah, there's groups. In every group, there's always going to be a bad apple. They always stick out like a sore thumb. They always make everyone else look bad. So when Christians look at atheists, they only see the bad ones, and when atheists look at Christians, they only see the bad ones too. When in reality, there's just a lot of chill people on both sides. There's just a lot of people who just don't care about it that much. On both sides, they don't make it the entire thing to care about that and only that. Like, if you're an atheist and you're spending 24/7 trying to disprove God, you're basically just an antifer or anti-fer, but just for Christians. And we all know the anti-furs are cringe. Well, mostly because they're acting like furs should die or something. I don't think there's atheists out there saying that Christians should die. At least I hope not. I hope not. That would really suck. I wouldn't really want somebody to walk up to me, tell me, "Oh, hey, you should die because you're Christian." Now, I would hate that. But if someone did that to a pedophile, like, I don't think anyone would mind that. And even pedos. I'm not saying that all like, if you're a pedophile, you're a good person. Like, automatically, you do need help, you need support. But the thing is, though, is that you can be a pedophile, you can like children, but not do anything about it. You can actively decide, no, I don't want to do this because I know it's wrong. You can get the urges, but you can resist them. You don't have to let the urges own you. And that's the thing right there. Boom. A pedophile. I've actually, since I want to be a writer, I've actually wanted to think about, well, what if I wrote a pedophile, like this person was pedo, and but like they always tried to like resist that. Like, what if they were able, like, even they were able to like resist that urge, and there's like good in everybody, you know, like even a pedo or a Nazi, I guess. Actually, I don't know about Nazis. I've only really heard bad stuff about them. That's oil, by the way. That's oil. Now that I said oil, America's gonna come in and click on my booty hole. But in all actuality, I think we also just chill. Like, as a Christian, I say we all just chill and we just stop fighting and we just stop bickering over stupid stuff and we just chill. And I'm pretty sure that's not limited to Christians too. I'm pretty sure anybody could say that. Anybody could say that. And oh, and another. Oh wait, Luigi, Luigi, Luigi! Oh my goodness, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my goodness, you know who likes you, bro? I'm his biggest fan, bro. I'm really happy about your work, bro. Keep it up, keep it up. Anyways, I was thinking about how I lost my train of thought completely. I for I completely forgot what I was talking about. Braylon completely messed me up. That's hilarious. Anyways, I think something. Okay, what was I talking about? I'm actually trying to remember. Um. Okay, I legitimately cannot remember what I was talking about. I'm going to. There's gonna be a cutaway because I legitimately forgot what I was talking about. So I'm gonna go back to metal and just like look at what I was like talking about because I completely forgot, bro. I completely forgot. Be content. Okay. Alright. I kinda remember what I was talking about. What I was talking about was how everyone kinda needs to just calm down, be happy. Like, stop beefing with everything, you know? I do believe that there is good in all people, and I think that's a pretty bad thing to believe in, honestly, because, like, that's not the case with some people. It's honestly not the case. But as a Christian, I'm taught to believe that, hey, no, anybody can be redeemed, even your worst enemy, and to love your worst enemy, and love everyone, and love yourself, and love everything, love everyone. And a true Christian wouldn't really care about sinners. Like, oh, you're a sinner because you're a furry, or you're a sinner because you do this, or you do that. We're all sinners. Does it really matter? We all sin. We all shouldn't be sinning, but yet we all sin. So it's like, what gives you the right to judge me? I don't think you're a pastor. I don't think you're a pastor, you know? And I'm pretty sure even if you were, you're not no Jesus Christ, you're not God. You have no right to judge me. And even then, they wouldn't judge you like just saying you suck. They would judge you saying like they know you. They know why you do the things you do. They know how you do it. They know the ins and outs of it. They see you in a different way than you would see yourself. Like, you probably know yourself really well, but they've known you since you were born. They've known you ever since. And if you don't believe in Christianity, you don't want to believe, that's fine. If there's one piece of advice that I can give you, if you don't want to believe Christianity, but that is from Christianity, is like, just love everyone. Just love everyone, dude. It's really nice. Be happy. Enjoy your life. It doesn't last. Have fun with your friends. Don't kill yourself. You know, don't ever kill yourself. That's a really bad thing. You might start thinking like, oh, well, that seems like a good option because it doesn't seem like there's too much going on for me right now. But, you know, don't. That's not a good option. It's never a good option to do that. Keep moving, you know? Be happy. Try to accomplish what you need, accomplish what you want. Do what you can. Try your best. Be happy. Don't, you know. There's always going to be challenges. And I'm not trying to say that whatever you went through was insignificant, or whatever you went through isn't that important. What we all go through is important to us. Just because I broke both of my arms and you only broke one, it doesn't automatically invalidate the pain that you went through. Oh, by proportion, I suffered more than you, so I deserve more, or I deserve more recompense or compensation. Which, it seems fair, but that leads to me being fully recovered, and you not recovered at all. You know? That leads one person completely happy, and the other person not happy at all. That just leads to more pain. A lesson I learned from Risk of Rain 2, well, Risk of Rain 2, is that it's kind of an analogy on life. Because, like in Risk of Rain, if you don't really, time goes on and everything gets harder, you know? The enemies get tougher, they do more damage, everything gets harder, but you're still progressing, you're still going through. How and why, you know? It's like, how are you doing this? It's because you're getting stronger. Life never gets easier, you're just getting stronger. And yes, I did just randomly see that quote, like, online, but it's true, like, life never really gets easier, you're just getting stronger. That's what's really happening. So, you know, be proud. You're strong. We're all strong in our own ways. Maybe we're not strong in the way that we would like, but that's only because we compare ourselves to others. Like, cause be honest, if you're an artist, a writer, well, I'm trying to be a writer, so if I'm a writer, I obviously want to write something like Breaking Bad. Am I ever going to? Hopefully I do one day, but most likely no. Might not be able to. But that doesn't mean that I should just quit writing and I should just give up on it because, oh, I'll never be like Breaking Bad and I'll never be able to Better Call Saul and Kid Named Finger. You know? But that doesn't matter too much. That shouldn't matter too much, you know? We shouldn't compare ourselves to other people all the time. We should only do that to... The only time you should compare yourself to someone else is when you're actively competing with them. Then you compare yourself, but even then, that's like... Sometimes you just don't win. Sometimes you lose. And you're going to lose. You're going to lose a lot. It just really depends on whether you get back up or not. Because just because you get beaten down all the time, what really is impressive is not that you're able to, you know, not that it's what people might be focusing on is, you know, oh, you just get constantly put down. But what some people also might notice is that you keep getting back up, you know? Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? I don't know how the thing actually goes. But yeah, basically that, you know? You just, you get up. Keep at it. You, you need a, you need support. You look for support. And that's another thing with Christianity. Well, I'm sorry. I keep bringing that up, but it's, you know, it's a core part of my life. I'm sorry. it just really, you know, it really felt like it helped me out and stuff, you know. Like I really, I really like, well, I love God, you know. And if you don't, and you don't want to hear him, and you don't want to do any of that, then, you know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring up anything that's or any bad memories or you in that setting. I don't really mean to do any harm. I never mean to do harm. I never want to. And that's why I just stuck to this as of right now. Just playing a Minecraft world and talk. Just talking about life, talking about how things are, talking about what I could do better. Because we're all different in our own little ways. There's no reason to judge somebody for something or this or that. The only time you do get to judge somebody is if they're doing something with kids that's a no-no. Like VR chat. If you're ERPing in a public lobby or a public instance, whatever it's called, and it's like public, like kids can just join, it's not even 18 plus. Like, bro, you deserve to be ridiculed. You deserve to be judged. That is actually a thing I should bring up. You're going to be judged a lot. Everyone's going to judge you. It's an unavoidable, inescapable truth. People are going to judge me. I guarantee you, someone's going to judge me. Someone's going to judge me for being Christian. Someone's going to judge me for, oh, you're playing Minecraft with shaders. Oh, you're playing Cobblemon instead of Pixelmon. Oh, this kid's weird. This guy's weird. But you know, I have to just kind of can't. Well, it's not like I'm gonna let go of it. But I kind of actually no, I have to. I have to let go of it because it's not healthy to hold on to it. It's never healthy to hold on to it. It's always healthy to just say, you know, I hear you, I see you, and I will, I guess, try to do better. I'm sorry. Like, about me being Christian, I'm sorry, I can't really change much about that. And I'm not going to, because I guess I don't want to, you know? Kind of off topic, I guess, kind of. I've I've seen a lot of like stuff about how porn is addicted. Not no, a porn addiction is related to being gay or you know any of that stuff. Which I honestly don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I wanted to ask my friend like, hey, since you're gay, could I ask you to stop watching porn for a bit? So to see if you turn straight after a while, because I don't know if that's the case. And that is super, I know that's super silly and dumb to ask, but it's like, is he? You know? Is that the case? Would that be how it works? Wait, was it tested? Are there people who will who will attest, who will say yes, this is true to this? Cause I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I'm just I guess you could say I'm basically new here. So I don't really know, you know? And I'm not saying that, oh well, yeah, if you're gay it's because of a porn addiction. I genuinely don't know because even back then people were gay. Giraffes are gay. A lot of things are gay, you know? If you're a gay little man, I don't really care. I'm just a straight little man, so I guess it's fine. Plus, you know, even if it was caused by an addiction, ow, even if it was caused by an addiction, it doesn't really matter too much. Well, actually, I guess it would matter since, you know, that's an addiction. That's bad. Speaking of which, porn addiction or, you know, gooning, it's not actually like it doesn't actually say in the Bible directly that if you masturbate, you better cut off that wiener, cut off your balls, or if you're a woman, you better cut off your entire lower section for masturbating. It doesn't say anything about masturbating actually. Only thing I think that would genuinely probably be concerning is that you're doing it too much. Say, well, you shouldn't be doing it too much. You know, don't let it get in the way of other things. You could be doing something else other than grooming, you know? If you want to goon, you can go ahead and goon, but like, just don't be an only gooner or something, you know? Don't just goon. It's a pretty bad thing, you know. But there was a video that was like the 7 deadly sins, or like which sin do you relish, or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. This is pretty cool. It's like 7 deadly sins, like what's wrong with them, and it's like voice acted and super cool. It was like Squidward and like the weird fish dude. But there was a version of it that was chastity, and I was thinking at first, oh, so like it's gonna be like a positive version. This is like you know like 7 heavenly virtues. It's like it can only be good here, right? But it actually surprised me because it was just like it was still negative, but it was like also showing how that can be still bad. How if you keep giving all your good stuff and only trying to be good, eventually either the world takes advantage of you or you know something bad happens or you crack or you break, you know? Which that was really like, you know, that was really neat. I was like, oh, so you're not even supposed to be just all good either, because you physically can't. Like, be honest. Would you just if you got $5 billion and some random person went up to you, some random stranger, asked, hey, would you give me 3 billion? That's more than half the money you just got, and you probably wouldn't want to give it away, because you don't know the guy. I was about to say, but then according to the Bible, you should give it away, but then even then, like, according to the Bible, you shouldn't care about money. So like, yeah. And you could say, oh, well, the Bible says a lot of bad stuff. It does. I'm not even gonna hold you. The Bible says some really questionable things, especially in the Old Testament. Like how Sodom, like the city Sodom and Gomorrah or whatever, they were like, we're gonna do our own thing, God. We're gonna jerk off and chew bubble gum. Into which God replied, "Fireball," and then there were no more, I guess. So there's that. But then again, those people were actively disobeying God. Was it still bad? Probably, yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. That does seem pretty bad, you know. It's like, oh, that's not good, you know. And people would say, well, we should hold God accountable for that. You know, he killed people. That's not good. And you know, even towards the Christian faith, you shouldn't kill people. And then it's like, oh, but God is exclusive. Like he's excluded from this. He can just kill whoever he wants. You know. So he'll kill people, but he won't kill Lucifer. Like, you know, what's going on here? Doubt. Everyone has doubt. You see controversies. You see little loopholes. You see all this extra stuff. The Minecraft user actually scared me for a second. But you see like all this like weird stuff in it, and you're like, I don't know if I trust it. In which you're fine. You don't have to believe everything. Just take the parts that are good. Like just try your best. That's a good thing. Try your best. Give it your best. Maybe not your best, but give it some effort. You know? Be happy. Try to be happy. Pursue your goals. Be happy with your family. Be happy with your friends. I know with your family it's probably hard because you know you're forced to deal with them every day. They're annoying, they're nagging, and da 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 da. And who knows, maybe they abused you or they wronged you in some type of way. But hopefully, if not, then you still have friends. And you know, like, yeah. And I just want to say, for all the atheists out there who feel like nobody loves them, if you really feel like nobody actually loves you, then I love you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you live. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what kind of person you are. But I'm hoping that you're having a good day out there and that you're doing good, you know. I hope you get like, you know, a friend or something, you get somebody to help you out. And all that extra stuff, you know. The good stuff. All the positivity. All that username. So if you want to talk, I'm here. And overall, I hope you have a good night, a good morning, a good day, good anything.